Time for another story about the retro past.
Welcome to the ERICADE Radio Network. Update for week 41, 2020. This is your host, Demon. Well, last update was a few days ago, 5 days ago, on a Tuesday. So we are talking a bit about what happened for the rest of the week. And of course, what's going to happen next week. Well, everything was, so to say, hunky-dory until, well, Thursday, when I believed the station had been hacked, or rather the network here. Turned out not to be the case, but I got some indications. I restored part of the infrastructure, which led to a minor break in the service, 40 minutes to be exact. And that would have been the end of it, had I not forgotten to actually re-enable the scheduler on the broadcast station, meaning that after a few hours, everything just turned off without me knowing. And, well, we turned everything back, but if you wondered where the station went, now you know. All right, on Friday, I actually had a news of this station posted on the front page of Safir, which is a Swedish forum for Amiga clubs here in Sweden. Yeah, they still exist. That's a good thing. And I get some suggestions from some of the forum members here. One thing that they ask for is, well, you know, there are a lot of people still making Amiga modules today. Can't you find them and ask them to provide you with their latest stuff to put on the station? And I think that is a good idea. I'm going to look into that. And previously, we also had a number of suggestions from people that, hey, can't I go on your show and tell people about stuff like BBSs and demos and stuff? And I feel that is also a good idea, so we're looking into that. That's an old thing, but something that will be done eventually. And I'm probably going to make some kind of podcast format out of it, so you can listen whenever you want to. So that's coming up. And next week then, yeah, well, we are tuning our new equipment here. I got a new mixer last week, and I also have some new monitor speakers, better headphones, and some other good stuff, basically. So that's going to improve stuff over time. And we're going into the D, E, and F letters of my new Amiga collection. As you probably know, we started out with the numbers and A and B songs in the repository. What I'm basically doing is I'm listening through and picking out the songs that are really good so that we can add them to the mix. So songs on D, E, F, as I said, will be added next week. That's the plan. Well, other than that, there's not much to say. I have relegated some services to the back-end systems to ease the load of the system, because, you know, the front end is getting a bit hot now when more people are listening and going to the web page and stuff. So some technical work in the background. I'm also adding a fourth batch of requested jingles to Nicole in America. She's the girl that makes all those jingles, you know, the little messages telling you what you're listening to and some cool slogans. So this is going to be done. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week after that. So if you have some cool ideas for slogans you want added, just send me an email at radio@ericade.net and come with a suggestion. It needs to be in English. I will pay you absolutely nothing for it because, hey, why should I? But you can be a bit proud of yourself when they actually run on the station. No guarantees I will actually order them, but if you get some good ideas, let me hear. So keep listening. The station is, of course, radio.ericade.net. Thank you. 1984, that was a number of years ago, I can tell you. And tomorrow's podcast episode of IT Säkerhetspodden, the podcast I'm doing, is going to discuss not a year, but that infamous book that everybody is claiming tells you exactly how the society looks today. And everyone who does has actually one thing in common. They have never read the book.